This morning, as I was praying about moving forward and the power of personal power, it's coming together so quickly I can't get it, but we have to change direction. That is so key. I don't know how to say it. We've got to take a stand and stop it. Do you know what I mean? We've got to tell the system we're moving in that direction, not the one you want us to, that we've been programmed for. And immediately something happens. And I was thinking about that this morning, about how I'm running into this William Jones everywhere, and how I've been getting free of so much bondage from the way my parents saw me and how intimidated they were by me, and I did never understand it until recently. I thought they just didn't like me. But when I got thinking about it and tried to put myself in their shoes, I thought about my dad being 18, and by the time I was 7 or 8, I had a good picture. I was always watching, and I could always get concepts and the big picture, and I was on his ass. And my mom was only 14 when she had me, and when I started asking questions, she had no idea, and I watched, and I knew things weren't right. And the more I asked, the more I reached to learn. They just shut me down because they didn't know. And they didn't want me to know more because they didn't know how to control me. What a freaking mess. And so all my life I've been trying to be somebody that's worthy, and I'll never be. I've tried so hard, and I've sabotaged myself. The only good thing my dad ever said to me was I turned him on. We are not what we've been told. We are much more. And you've got to break out of it. You can't just live in it and think it's going to get better. You got to break it. It's a decision and a walking away and a standing up too, and it takes courage. Because you don't know who you are, because you've been lied to. We have to stand up and break it. You're not a sheep or a dumbass or a drunk. You're the most powerful thing ever made, with the potential that's unlimited, limited only by your own thinking. And if you think you're an ass or a sheep, that's what you get, and that's why we're stuck. They've tried to stick us. They've tried to keep us stuck by putting us in categories. Those of us who are raised with "you dumbass, shut up or I'll give you something to cry for." Yeah, you see where we are? Other people weren't talked to that way. An elite sees his child as being all worthy because he's a part of himself. If you're a part of a piece of crap, you're a piece of crap. You're not. If you think you're a part of something valuable, you act like it. Somewhere, there's a balance. Somewhere in the middle, there's a place where we can be full on, powerful, full on, capable of carrying the power and the energy that we have access to. There's a place of that. But if we have to work out our lives, digging out of the crap, digging out of the hole, we never started at the same line. You know, it's like no one's equal, no one's even. There is no such thing as equality. We come here. I don't even think we start at birth on the same line. We're not equal, but we're powerful. And we're not meant to be equal. We're meant to be connected and joined so that none of us is bigger than the sum of our parts. I don't even know what I'm talking about. All I know is that they keep us compartmentalized. So what we look at is what we think is normal, and it isn't. You gotta look outside the box if you want to get well, if you want to get strong. You gotta stand up and make an about turn. It's tough to do, but when you do, the world really is our oyster.